one of my goals was to live a more intentional life, and with everybody dying and all this bad stuff going on, I have no choice.
But she ain't never seen the world up. She a wanderer, but she ain't never seen the world up.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Funmi-Layo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like this video if you haven't already. It helps other people to see the video, and make sure to subscribe because we have awesome content on this channel. Yes, you guys, I am back. Yeah, what's good? How you feeling? This is gonna be like a more chill video. I just want to talk to you guys. It's been a while since I just did a video about me just talking about my own feelings versus talking about different things or showing you guys like just different content related stuff. But yeah, how you guys been dealing, you know, with everything during quarantine? This has been such an interesting time for me. I feel like it was this post on Instagram, if I can find it I'll put it up, and it was talking about like being in a season of growing and like really coming into yourself. I strongly feel like I'm coming into myself more. I see myself sometimes backsliding and going back, but I also see myself like still trying to push forward and really be everything that I really am, regardless of what people may think, regardless of, you know, outside perspectives or outside influences or internal pressures that I put on myself, and just being like who I am versus who I think I should be. So I feel like I'm slowly getting there. Slowly though, you know what I mean? Like I'm not there yet, you feel me? But like I see myself slowly getting there, and really using this time to analyze like, yo, why do I do that? Or I don't like this, but why do I still feel the need to A, B, C, or D? You know, what type of pressure? Where's that pressure coming from? Is it coming from external forces, or is it myself? Is it coming from things that I've heard in the past, or ways that I've been conditioned, you know, whether it be by like the media or things that I've seen outside on TV that look cool, or just people, or, you know, where's the influence coming from? I've really been breaking down my actions and the way that I think and the way that I move and the way that I just overall live, and seeing how much of that is actually me versus outside influences, or versus the me that I feel like I should be, you know, versus what I really am. And that's a whole topic within itself, but it's just super dope because I'm seeing stuff in me that's like, it's dope, it's phenomenal. And I'm seeing stuff in me that it's like, it's trash, you know what I mean? Like, just to be real, like, let's keep it 100. Like, seeing stuff in me where it's like, yo, girl, you really got to change this. Like, why do you think that this is okay? You know? And I've just been in this type of butterfly season, like, or caterpillar season, whatever. I guess the cocoon. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes. I feel like I'm in the cocoon, you know? And I'm slowly becoming the butterfly. Yeah, the butterfly. You know, obviously, who knows how long the process takes? Obviously, it takes years. And maybe you really don't ever become the butterfly until right before you die, because then that would be when you really achieved your purpose. But who says you can't shine in the process, you know? So I don't know. I feel that it's a lot of things going on, and it's crazy. I was talking to my old coworkers. We had like a Zoom call and everything like that, and I was saying it's funny how so much has happened when technically nothing is really supposed to be happening, because, you know, I'm in my house and I really am for real chilling, except for going to the groceries. Like, I really don't be going nowhere for real. Which reminds me, I need to get out the house, you know. I was taking walks, but then I stopped because work just got crazy and I just was so tired. But I want to get back on that. But yes, it's just that a lot has been going on internally, a lot of soul searching, a lot of creativity sprouting up. I feel like sometimes just lazying around, but here and there. How has it been for you guys? It's also been very traumatic also, in the sense that the police brutality, a lot of people dying, sickness everywhere, you know, issues with the laws and just politics and everything like that. That has also been going on heavy, and that has also weighed heavily on me. I just feel it so heavily. I just feel it so heavily. Like it made me so sad, y'all. I won't even hold you. I won't even lie to you. Even, I think I told you guys before how like sometimes just random stuff like, or random news and things that I hear will just get me so down. And I remember like being on the phone with my mom was just like, just pray about it, you know, when you feel this way because of whatever has happened, or, you know, whatever you see. Cause it could not directly have anything to do with me, but just the fact that it's happening is just like, yo, bro, like what the heck, huh? You know, why would this happen? Why is the world so evil? Why can the world be so evil? You know, it's very discouraging. It's very disheartening. And even though, like I said, I mentioned that I do feel like I'm growing and I'm coming into myself, and that's beautiful in the sense that, you know, I'm becoming a better version of me, or really becoming me, whatever that means anyways. I feel at the same time though, it has been a very Ecclesiastes season for me, in the sense that everything is like, what is the point? Everything is meaningless. I've just really been sitting back and thinking on every and anything that I do. And I was talking to my mom about it too. We be talking a lot, you feel me? And actually, and my friend too, I was talking to her about this yesterday or today. You know, it was yesterday. That it's now a season where everything needs to make sense. Everything has to be more intentional. And it's so crazy how this whole year, even as crazy as it is, it's pushing me more towards my goals. One of my goals was to live a more intentional life. And with everybody dying and all this bad stuff going on, I have no choice. If there's one thing that this year has taught all of us, I feel like, or taught me in general, is that no day is promised. Not one day is promised. And it just makes you want to make sure you're doing things that actually matter. Make sure that even if you don't necessarily make a goal, I'm thinking of like the things that I do, like with YouTube, social media, in life, or at work, or just at home by myself, or my relationships with people. Even if, you know, I don't necessarily reach a goal within that endeavor or that relationship, whatever, you know, whatever things might be, I need to make sure that every moment counts and I'm enjoying, even if I'm not enjoying every moment, that if anything were to happen to me, I would be like, yes, I'm glad that I did this. I'm glad I spent my time doing this. I've been more cautious of what I'm actually investing time into. I say that, but then, you know, I'll spend hours on just watching random YouTube videos and watching Netflix. So I'll spend time being lazy, don't get me wrong. But just in general, it has been something that I've been more cautious about, because it's like, bruh, you can work towards something and you can go before you actually reach what you're really working towards. So you really just need to make sure that you are enjoying the process and you are getting the most out of the now, you know? I think I touched on this in my productivity video. It's just very important that you're enjoying the process of whatever you're doing. And if you're not, it's something I feel like for me, it's something that I need to question. Like, okay, if I never achieved this goal, said goal, would this process have been worth it, you know? Or would I have been happy that I was still working towards that goal? And I think that's more where my mindset is that I want to be happy with everything I'm working towards, regardless of whether I achieve it or not. I want to be, even if it hurts and I'm not sleeping as much as and I'm not sleeping as much as I should be, I still want to be content with the fact. And even though I'm not happy in the moment, I want to be able to reflect on it and be happy that, yeah, even though that was tough, I'm happy I spent my time doing that. You know, I feel like this was the best decision. So that's been what it has been for me, you know, and just very much Ecclesiastes, because everything is really meaningless. Everything is I don't want to be somber. I don't want to be somber, and I really put off making this video because I don't want to be gloomy. I don't want to be negative, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Because I want to be having these little chit chats where this is really how I feel. So at the end of the day, you guys know I'm a Christian. I'm making mistakes, but it is what it is. We all sinners. But but I think God is just number one. God is really number one. And I do think the good thing about this is pushing me, you know, obviously still sinning and stuff like that, as we all are, like in random ways, but it's still pushing me more towards like praying to God. Because at times when I see the news and I see the people dying and the people getting murdered and the new laws and stuff that are passed and things that leaders are saying, world leaders are saying, it hurts my heart. Like, I don't want to say it breaks me, but it chips at me, you know, and I get so down. I just get so down. I just be like, God, please help me. God, please help. Not even help me. God, please help the world. Like, God, provide answers. Why are things this way? Why do people have to hurt the way that people hurt? Why do people have to go through these types of things? Why does one person get to have these privileges versus somebody else not get to have these privileges? You know, it bothers me. I'm like, it just, I don't know. But it really does. I'm not gonna hold you guys. It really does bother me, and it'll play in my mind, and it'll just get me down. So it's like, even though technically things are going good with me, you know, I'm very much aware that the state of everything else around me is just, ooh, you know, and that just makes me sad. It makes me very sad. It makes me very sad. And it's just been a lot of like figuring out how to deal with it. I think I might take another social media break. But then again, like I told you guys in my other Empath Diaries video, I feel like, who am I to take a break, you know, from, not even take a break, but who am I to like not be informed about this type of news? You know, that's like privileged behavior, and low key it affects me too. This type of stuff, a lot of stuff are happening against Black people that I really need to know about, so I know how to, you know, move, be aware when I'm, you know, going to the grocery or ordering groceries or just going about life. And so I don't know, I be confused as to what to do. And I know I need to pray more, because like I said, sometimes, yes, it is pushing me towards God in that sense, but a lot of times I do be lazying around and just would rather distract myself than deal with the issues at hand. You know, I'd rather just be sad and distract myself doing something else versus actually like deal with, okay, well, how can I help this situation? You know, or how, although I do some things to help the situation in terms of like contributing, but just in general, I feel like, yeah, I lost my train of thought, y'all. So that was what the dramatic pause was, because I lost where I was going. You guys know sometimes I can be long-winded, but the point is that these are tough times. Especially if you're Black, but just in general, the whole world, like literally there's so many stuff going on, not just in America, there's just so many stuff going on, and it's just, it's tough, but again, I want to give you guys positivity. God is still on the throne, so that is my one solace. If I didn't have that, I just don't know. If I didn't know that, you know, everything would truly just be so meaningless. But God is the only thing that has meaning. You know, He is in my opinion, He's the one that makes everything worth it to me. So that's my solace, because I know that God is on the throne and God is gonna work everything, you know, for our good. But doggone it, man, it's rough. It's looking rough. Yeah, and even just thinking of like, what's the new normal gonna be? Like, what is life gonna look like? That scares me. Like, I don't like uncertainty. I don't know if you watch my old videos. I don't care for uncertainty, because I think I'm not officially diagnosed, but I know I deal with anxiety. So it's like, oh gosh, like what the heck, you know? So I don't like that. I don't like not knowing what life is gonna look like. I'm so concerned, especially because like my little brother and stuff like that. It's just like, what will life look like for him? Will he get to experience stuff that I've been able to experience? Like, how is the world now gonna shift? And it's like, were things always like this? Other than the fact that like we're now quarantined, I was telling my friend yesterday that it does still seem like there's like this gloomy cloud, and just a lot of people are dying. I'm trying to figure out, were people always dying this way and we just didn't know? You know, it's beyond me. It's beyond me. But it's not like I'm bored. I'm very busy. I'm still very busy. Work has been actually extremely heavy, you know? So it can't be that, because technically, well, okay, well, you could say on weekends I'm not going out and stuff like that, so I have more time to reflect that way. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm just putting it all in God's hands, and this type of stuff is good because it makes me have to trust God, because, you know, come on. So yeah, you guys, yeah. And I haven't been consistently watching. Have you guys been consistently, if you are spiritual or a Christian or anything like that, have you guys been consistently watching your church services or anything like that? Because I have not done it consistently, but I notice when I do, I feel fed, like I feel filled, you know? So I do know that that's part of it. I need to be more consistent watching like the church services and stuff like that, the sermons. I still listen to like a lot of podcasts that are motivational, but I haven't been listening to the TD Jakes one. I used to listen to that pretty often. Here and there I would listen to that one. Oh, and yeah, somebody was saying that they wanted a video on podcast I listened to. That'll be coming up. But yes, you guys, that's been what it has been like for me. Let me know what it's been like for you. Man, it's something out here. It's really something. I really hope that we get justice for Breonna Taylor and Elijah McClain. It's so much. It's a new person every day. It's a new person every day. Gosh. But yeah, y'all. And video dropping soon on how I did my hair. It's so long, y'all. It goes past my butt, and I'm tall, y'all. I'm tall. So I'm not no 6 foot or nothing like that, but I'm pretty tall, you guys know. So you'll see this hair super long. So video will be coming on that. But thank you so much for watching. Comment your feelings and your emotions down below. Let me know if you like these type of videos. I love these type of videos because this is how you really get to know somebody, and this is how I get to relate to people. Like when I watch people's videos like this and I'm like, yo, I feel the same way, you know? All right, well, comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.